Flooring business owners, if you landed on this video, I'm truly convinced that you just landed on a gold mine. Alright, I'm not just saying this. Every other flooring company, right, every other flooring business is not doing this system that I'm about to present to you, or that I've explained in multiple other videos on my account, right? Nobody is doing this yet. They continue to use Angie and Thumbtack and wait for referrals and post ads on Yelp, right? You implement this system, you will truly begin to see the traction that these companies are not seeing. Before we even dive into this, if you don't know who I am, my name is Noah Arnold. I run an agency helping flooring companies grow specifically. Okay, so if you want to sit down and have a chat with me, I'll leave a link below in the description. You can sit down, we can have a one-on-one chat. But other than that, let's dive right into this. So exactly what nobody is doing yet is building authority. Okay, I'm sure you hear it a lot, but genuine authority creation. Okay, this is building out your social media platform, dialing in on Instagram, and positioning yourself and your company as the actual go-to. I'm sure you hear a lot of other agencies saying, become the go-to, all that. But you genuinely become the go-to because think of it logically, right? People see you 7 times, okay, consistently, let's say, right? You are constantly in their mind more than any other flooring company in their area or regardless, right? Anywhere. You are constantly in the back of this person's mind, your prospect's mind, right? Because you have this online creation on this online authority behind your brand name, right? So this is building out your Instagram, positioning yourself as the go-to, showing who, what, and why, right? The who being who you and your company are, what it is that you provide, what service you provide, and why should these people buy from you, okay? I've been over this in multiple videos. I'll link one right here where I explain in depth into what the who, the what, the why are, okay? When I say building authority, this can be done completely free, right? Not to the extent where you will become the go-to, where everybody is going to and you have a consistent stream, but for free, where we say organically. When I say organically, I mean for free without putting any money into it. Organically, you just consistently, let's say, sacrifice time, or if you have the money, outsource it, sacrifice time into building this online presence, okay? Start recording everything that you do. Okay, I'm serious. People want to see the process, not just the before and after. People want to see the process that builds up to the after, right? So showing your portfolio into the before process and after, right? And also showing the build up into before, bringing the lumber into the house, setting up the tile, right? Film everything. That's the point I'm trying to get across to you. Film everything. This is all done organically. This can all be done for free. Just filming everything, recording everything, positioning yourself for free, organically. But this is not guaranteed that people will see you. This is genuinely just starting to build your presence. And for all of you out there that haven't started yet or maybe have a little bit of posts up, begin organic. Don't pour any money into this. Begin organically, build this presence, and then begin boosting. Okay, what boosting is on the Instagram platform itself, right? You make a video with great messaging, explaining directly to your prospect the who it is that you're calling out to. Let's say you're in Tampa Bay. I use Tampa Bay a lot. Let's say you're in Tampa Bay, right? And you're talking to your prospects in Tampa Bay. I'm not too familiar with Tampa Bay, but this is just an example. Let's say you're going to say in your messaging, all homeowners in the Tampa Bay area, right? All residents in the Tampa Bay area, whatever, that's who you're calling out to. So in your messaging, this is who you're going to be calling out to. Explain what it is you're going to provide for them. What separates you from the masses of other companies doing the same thing where they're calling out to people, right? What separates you, and then your offer. Okay, what's special about the services? Maybe it's $200 off or whatever the case may be, right? This is just boosting your Instagram post. It doesn't even have to be that video. That's just an example. Boost a post where you begin paying for eyeballs. Eyeballs begin coming onto your page. And if you started with boosting before organic, these eyeballs will just see that post and nothing else, or it's just blank or boring, right? Begin with organic, begin boosting, and then you have paid traffic into that one boost post where then they can go and look at your organic and they begin getting nurtured by your organic, your free content that you've already put out. All right, free value. So it's going to be value plus entertainment. You want to be entertaining, you want to be satisfying. If you're doing some kind of caulk work, whatever the case may be, right? If it's satisfying, record it. People love satisfaction. This is where you need to flip your mindset from consuming to monetizing. Look at social media as a way for you to monetize. Social media has been around too long for people just consuming dopamine, right? Don't just scroll on Instagram and waste your dopamine. Begin becoming the post that people are going to scroll across or stop on, right? And your prospect will see you. And when you do this boosting, you're targeting to your prospects. Okay, after your boosting is done, that's when we begin the real advertising. So this is real targeted marketing. Okay, so this is where you're actually targeting the demographic, who, right, the age, the gender, all of that, their interests. Maybe it's people looking for, maybe they've been doing a bunch of research on kitchen remodeling, right? And that's who you're going to target because that's in their interests. And you can put these interests in your targeting, right? With specific strategies behind them, which goes much more in depth. If you go into strategies on advertising, you will go way too deep into a rabbit hole. Okay, so this part I definitely recommend you outsource because you definitely will not have time to be doing this by yourself. It's definitely something that you want to outsource and just leave off your head. It's a lot of stress. Get that off your mind and continue doing what you're good at, which is producing these floors. But at the moment, you're not getting enough leads to produce these floors. So you need to have an external source or stream of leads coming in other than the Thumbtack and referrals and word of mouth, right? Thumbtack can be thrown in the trash. You don't need that anymore. But referrals and word of mouth, obviously it doesn't cost you any money. Just keep that. Don't tell everyone to not refer you to anybody, right? It doesn't make sense. Just build that external stream of leads that come in from your organic content, boosting your organic content, and then targeted marketing, which is the advertising portion. Organic, boosting, and advertising will kill it to the point where you actually do not have to use any other source of leads. Anyone you can think of is not needed unless you have a franchise, right, where you just have a ton of companies working under you. You have way too many leads and you can hire all this. That's getting uncomfortably big, right? Uncomfortably large. Most of the people I'm talking to, the flooring contractors, flooring specialists, flooring business owners, just want to stick around the 10 to 15 ideal jobs per month. Okay, and that's already pushing it. They're doing their ideal jobs 10 to 15 times a month, right? Consistently. There's no such thing as slow months anymore. That doesn't exist, right? You have strategies that are proven that you put $1 in, you get 5 out. You put $1 in, you get 39 out, right? And you don't do that math. You put $1 in, you get 10 out, let's say that. Imagine you put $100 into that one video. Do that math, right? With all this in place, like I talked about, you will have a lot on your hands if you try to do it yourself. What we have and what we do recommend is to have an in-house qualification process. Okay, that's where you have people in-house calling these leads and qualifying them, making sure that they're not tire kickers and they're not dead-end leads. So you want an in-house qualification process to make sure that you're not getting dead-end leads where you're spending a bunch of money, but these leads that are coming in are terrible quality. Maybe they're in your area, but they're terrible quality. You don't want that, all right? So the in-house qualification process, where these people in-house are calling these leads for you, will save you a ton of time, lower the amount of dead-end leads or tire kicker leads that you get exponentially, okay? And these leads that they qualify then get booked directly into your calendar, right? So it goes from organic to an ad to the qualification process where that lead gets booked directly into your calendar where you can drive out and do the estimate yourself. That's where your work begins, okay? Now you have this stream of leads coming in directly into your calendar without you lifting a finger, okay? Other than creating the content, all right? Which is super simple to do. Like I said, you just post pictures, blah, blah, blah. I just talked about it a couple minutes ago. Once you have this process where these leads are getting booked into your calendar for you to go do the estimate, then you have actual room for scalability. You have actual room to scale your company where you continue outsourcing And let's say the ad that's working great, where you're getting 40 leads in, right? You're booking 30 estimates a month, okay? And you're closing 15, let's say, okay? That's working great. You double, triple ad spend on that, then you have actual scalability in process, okay? Using the profits from one job, double, triple ad spend in that one ad, all right? Begin outsourcing, begin hiring a bit more if you don't have the team already. And then you have that actual scale where you're scaling your company up instead of just growing it, where you're doing the work internally. It's outsourced, you're hiring people, and it's actually ready to launch. You know what I mean? With that launched, now you can create this exit plan. This is later down the line, once you have everything dialed in, where you begin the exit strategy, where you, as the owner of the company, can exit your company and have everything outsourced completely. You're doing everything back end, okay? You're not in the field anymore. That doesn't exist. You're not in the field doing the work anymore. That's completely outsourced, all right? I've talked a bit much in this video. Hope you guys excuse the blank background. I'm sitting on my couch this time. We just moved into this apartment, so it's blank background. Don't flame me for that. But hope you guys got a ton of value from this video and actually begin to implement what I'm talking about. Start building that social media organically. If you guys want to check out a couple examples of what you could be posting more into depth, check out my Instagram at noah.o.arnold. Also, like I said in the beginning of this video, if you want to sit down and have a chat with me one-on-one, I'm completely open to it. Feel free to click the link below and we can sit down and have a one-on-one chat. That concludes this video. I will see you guys in the next video.